thought I might give y'all a little insight into something I've just started working on. I've been tinkering around with the idea. I don't know how loud that AC is. It sure makes me feel better, but I don't want it to be too loud. But I've been tinkering around with the idea that I skinned several beaver tails. I saved most of my beaver tails this year from trapping, and I skinned some of them and sent them off to be tanned. And so I'm excited about getting those back. But I noticed that when I would skin the tail and just, it comes out, that's the piece with the skin off, and it's, there's a bone running through the middle of it, a few tendons, but overall it's just gristle and fat. And I noticed, man, my dog absolutely loves those tails. Once I get done with him, if I throw him out there, and he is tickled pink. And so that just got me to thinking about how that could apply on the trap line. And I wasn't aware, that I did find that beaver tail oil is I've been trapping for several years now. I'm no newbie to trapping, but there's still plenty for me to learn. And this being one of them, I did find that beaver tail oil is something that you can pretty easily buy at any trap and supply dealerships, or make it. But most of what I saw is it's a black oil, and it's just basically like sun-rendered fish oil, but it's the entire tail chopped up and then sun-rendered. And I've tried tinkering around with sun-rendered fish oil, and that's a nasty mess. Plus, I don't have I don't have access. I don't have access to the especially greasy animals, or the greasy fish that are ideal, carp and things that make friends with a bow fisherman, what I need to do. But anyway, making sun-rendered fish oil is pretty gross, if you will, and to me it's just easier to buy fish oil already made. But the product is the product of the sun-rendered beaver tail oil is just a black, gross-looking substance. So I got to thinking about the way people render like fat and things, and so my experiment while my wife is out of town right now is I've got her crock pot. I'm trusting that we can keep that between us. And I do have a pan liner in it, so I figured that makes it better, right? But I found them on sale for like $1, and so I picked up a bunch of them because I figured they'd come in handy. But what I'm doing is I'm skinning these beaver tails. I'm going to save the tails because once I get my first batch back from being tanned, depending on how they turn out, I may send some more. But I'm taking the tail portion, putting it in the crock pot, the slow cooker, and I'm going to let this thing rock all night on low and see what happens, see how it renders off. It may turn into a big, disgusting mass, but maybe it'll turn into the oil that I'm looking for, and I'll be on to my own little secret that just me and you guys know about. We'll see. But anyway, I don't know, my mind's always turning during trapping season of ways I need to sharpen this knife. Ways that I can better catch game, attract game, catch game, and just seeing the way that my dog really just absolutely goes crazy for the beaver tails got me to thinking that I would be surprised if a coyote didn't have a similar reaction. So my plan is to hopefully test and see. If this don't pan out, I may just buy me some beaver tail oil and try that out, but I'm really hoping that I can get some nice, clear, prettier looking oil, if you will, than a lot of the beaver tail oil that's made. So anyway, I'll keep you posted. And if you ever tried this or ever used the beaver tail oil, let me know what you think. Like I said, that's something that I never had heard of. I've used all kinds of different trapping lures and baits, but I've never heard of the beaver tail oil. So if you have used it, got any experience, leave a comment. I'm definitely anxious to hear, because I don't know, I'm kind of intrigued by it. So piddling around trying to stay busy and stay cool. So on that note, I'm going to turn the AC back on, and I'll follow up tomorrow with how this thing turned out.